Okay, I'm at Anne Marie's house in New Canaan. I just wanted to quickly walk around and go over some of the items that we spoke about. All right, so you have a Royal Star Magnolia and a Stewardia. Talked about ripping out the Forsythia, the Andromeda on the plants behind here, and then replanting with plants to give you some coverage from the neighbor. Taking out the spruce trees, okay? Potentially using green giants in here, or potentially doing groupings of other plants, again, for some blockage, some screening from the neighbor, okay? And then obviously rethinking the plantings along the front of wherever you use for taller shrubs. So lower plantings in the front for color, okay? This is a bloodgood maple. When you remove these, you'll get a little bit more sunlight in here, but you're gonna have to expand this area, possibly put some stepping stones in, doing a shade perennial garden. Definitely going for more of a natural flow rather than a hedge look on this property. This tree would have to be removed. You got about a 5-foot wide bed along the back here that's roughly about 60 feet long. All the holly would come out. You still have to consider that when you take these out, that you'd be seeing right back into the neighbor's property. So you'd end up having to use still some sort of a plant that's going to give you some coverage and some privacy from the neighbor, okay? Then all this would get ripped out. There's going to be a fireplace on this side of the house. Same thing here. You might consider ripping these out as well, grinding the stump or getting the stump out of here. Getting some more privacy from the utilities in the back, repointing the cement joints for the patio in the back, possibly putting a new fence and some lattice for privacy along the back here. So when you're sitting on the patio and you're looking next door, you get some nice privacy, okay? Just gonna walk back here towards the front. Okay, you know, removing these plants through here, these are a few lilacs, removing all the forsythia, potentially putting emerald green arborvitaes along this side. The cherry tree is about to die, so that has to come out. And then putting some nice privacy here, which I think is really important. Taking out the white pine tree. Again, maybe putting some underplantings or perennials underneath the 2 dogwood trees. Rethinking the entrance for the driveway, taking into account the fact that the sunlight and how it moves, and then you have an existing large tree here, which is blocking any morning sunlight into this area. So again, this would have to be well thought out. Probably removing the hedge in here, replanting this area, more of a natural look. Potentially transplanting some of these azaleas. Looks like you got a few azaleas in here. And then maybe extending the privet further down. So you've got privet over here, but extending it further down. Maybe a stone wall running through here. So that's about it. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.